Welcome to another video of Paula Anderson, Coaching Consultant. I'm your instructor, Paula Anderson, and the topic for this video is going to be newborn services. But before we get into the topic, let me give you a little bit of my background. So I have a bachelor's degree in English, a bachelor's degree in journalism with the emphasis in public relations. I have a master's degree in journalism in strategic media, and I also have a graduate certificate in leadership. And I have certifications as a CPC, CPB, and AAPC approved instructor. So newborn services is some services that I coded and I did the billing for pediatricians back in the early 2000s. So they would go over to the hospital and they would bring back their charge tickets. And of course, I would enter in those codes into the practice management system so that those claims could be filed to the insurance company. So I want you to turn to page 45 in the 2026 CPT manual. And what I want you to do is I want you to look at the definition of what is considered to be a newborn. So it's going to be birth through the first 28 days. And then also I want you to look at the codes, the category. So you have 99460, 99461, 99462, and 99463. So those are the codes that you're going to use in addition to the discharge management codes, which are going to be on another page. So when the baby is born, the initial visit is what you're going to bill for first. So 99460 is for initial hospital or birthing center per day. So that's going to be for a normal newborn. 461 is when they are born in other than a birthing center or hospital. And then 462 is subsequent. So subsequent means that they've already been seen one time, and so they're being seen a second time. And then you have 463, which means that they are admitted and discharged on the same day. So everything is taking place all on the same date of service. So you're only going to bill that one code. Now, when you're looking up your main term, newborn care is going to be your main term for what your lookup term is. So one of the things that I highly recommend to individuals that are trying to pass the CPC exam, you have to use your index in order to identify your code ranges and your codes, because if you try to look up every single code individually, then that is going to eat up all of your time. So you don't want to use that as a strategy. So also when the baby has been treated and they're getting ready to be released, then you're going to use a discharge code. So your discharge codes are 99238 or 99239. So it's based off of time. So you want to look at the documentation to see how much time the physician spent discharging the patient. If there is no time element documented, then of course the default code is going to be 99238. So the code is specific about newborn services. You need to know the age, of course, so that's birth through the first 28 days. You need to know if they were born in a hospital or birthing center. And then you have to code the services based off of the initial visit, the subsequent visit, and then the discharge management code. So essentially, you will build 3 codes for each date of service. Now, a newborn that is not normal, you will build the hospital codes. So if you look at the 4th paragraph on page 45, it tells you for any services provided to newborns who are other than normal, see codes for hospital inpatient or observation services 99221 through 99233, and neonatal, intensive, and critical care. And it gives you the range of codes for those. So to wrap up this video, newborn services is a category that I did the billing for some pediatricians back in the early 2000s. This is a small category, so you may not have a whole lot of questions on the certification exam with this category, but what you're looking for the fact that they are considered to be a newborn. You're looking for whether or not you're coding it as a normal newborn service or if they have some type of problem, which you're going to use your hospital inpatient or observation care codes if they have a problem. So stay tuned for more videos for Paula Anderson Coaching Consulting. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Make sure that you like this video and make sure that you share this content with individuals that need to know more about medical coding. So stay tuned for the next video for Paula Anderson Coaching and Consulting. Talk to you soon.